What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Hopefully, you all are having a very blessed and wonderful day. So, real quick, because I want to get this out the way, I want to apologize for pretty much not posting at all this week. It definitely wasn't intentional. I have a very severe case of food poisoning that's been kicking my ass since Sunday. There's a total of 5 different things on my body that all hurt together, and each one has a different pain, but they're all in unison. When I sneeze, my body locks up and my muscles feel like they're being set ablaze. I am in pain, but I couldn't put off this video any longer because I wanted to record this video yesterday when the weekly developer update went live, but I couldn't because I was sick. I still am sick to a certain extent, but like I said, can't push it off anymore. So with that being said, let's go ahead and get into this video. Now, I've gone through the developer update. I went through it yesterday when it went live. I can tell you right now, I'm not happy about this one bit. I'm not, because if what's being implied in this article is actually what happens, I guarantee you, in the most respectful way that I can say this, Rocksteady is going to slap a good majority of its player base in the face with this, and I hope that's not the case. Let's get into it. Greetings, people of Metropolis. It's been another busy week here at Rocksteady, and we're firing on all cylinders to get Season 1 to you, make gameplay improvements, and most importantly right now, tackle remaining issues. Let's start by going over this week's patch. The most recent patch. This week, we published a patch focused on tackling the loading Metropolis issue that appeared the week before. This issue was causing some players to experience extended loading times upon completing a mission. Our data indicates that this issue has now been entirely resolved, and we haven't seen any player support experiencing this issue since the patch. As was most likely apparent from the fact that this patch contained only one change, this was a hotfix aimed at one issue. Therefore, other changes and unresolved issues awaiting release section could not be included, but we are aiming to include these fixes in the upcoming patches. Next patch. This is the section where I definitely got angry, and we're going to go a bit more into that once we read it. Now, we're aware that many of you are eagerly awaiting our next patch with bug fixes and gameplay improvements, especially the mutator changes. We're excited to get those changes into the game, and we're hard at work getting them ready. Our main focus right now is getting the whole game ready to receive our free Season 1 update this month, which includes the new playable character Joker, as well as new gear, environments, and more. As a result, we won't be able to release a patch next week as we dedicate ourselves to testing fixes and making sure that they're ready for implementation. Having said that, we are investigating several possible fixes for both login and multiplayer issues that would now require a client-side patch to bridge us to the next patch. We will keep the community updated on this potential fix in our Discord. So 2 things, right? First off, the community went nuts with this dev update yesterday, and a lot of them are actually getting their information quite wrong. So if you're hearing anybody say, "Oh, Season 1 got pushed back 3 weeks or whatever, you gotta wait 3 more weeks, it's not getting here till April," don't listen to them. They don't know what the fuck they're talking about, right? They either didn't read this update and they're hearing it from word of mouth from somebody else who also doesn't know what the fuck they're talking about, or they read this update but skimmed through it and they're missing vital information to back up that half-ass statement that they made. Now, Season 1 technically cannot be pushed back if we're still getting it in March. The reason why I say that is because, well, one, you got to use common sense. Season 1 was slated to release in March, right? The moment we found out about it, it was always March. We never had a solid date in March, but we always knew the month. Now, if it got pushed back to April or anything else, then yes, you could say that, but no, it's still releasing in March, so therefore it's not pushed back. Now, my whole thing is this, right? This post, this paragraph that I just read, here's my thing, right? I'm not the only one that feels this way. From what I've been seeing, a lot of the community feels this way. Now, this might not be what they actually meant, but the way that this is said, this makes it seem like getting the game ready for Season 1 and making sure that the Season 1 stuff is ready, testing stuff for that is more important than getting out a patch that I would say not only have we all been waiting for, but half of the community specifically has been waiting for since not even release, but early access because they haven't been able to play the game for a month. There are people who pay $70 to $100 still can't get past the login screen. And my thing is this: some of these fixes are already done. They're literally just awaiting release, as we've been told. You see the issue, right? Some of them are done. Actually, no, you know what? Hold up. No. Hold up. This is what we're gonna do. All right, boom. Hold up. I had to switch screens real quick. So in this section right here, right, we still got issues under investigation, which are the main ones that we're waiting to be fixed. The infinite loading or crashing at the signing into WB, multiplayer connectivity, raising hell still being stuck, players experiencing load time of several minutes when joining into a game, and then the issues that are awaiting release. Players blocked from increasing finite crisis rank or unlocking mastery levels after playing with a friend that has already progressed beyond mastery level 30. I personally have this bug. Twitch drops sometimes not being granted to players. Again, I've had to hit up WB support for 3 different skins. The only one it worked for was Harley. I had to hit them up for everybody else. Voice chat now working with matchmaking to set open in public. Various achievements loading into a game sends players back to the seizure warning screen. Errors getting the EULA. That's my thing, right? Not everything is fixed and ready to go, but they do still have a number of things that are ready to go and just awaiting release. So like my whole thing is, why not just release that ahead of the season 1 patch? Because it seems like that was definitely the mindset when we got the nerf to burn. That was ready and y'all pushed that out, but y'all not pushing out the other stuff that's ready. It's a little weird to me. Like it's I'm gonna put it as simple as I possibly can, because I'm gonna be honest, I'm too damn sick to go on a rant and lose my mind right now. We're not getting a patch this week. That sucks. What needs to happen is that we get the patch. We get a patch that will, if it doesn't fix everybody's game, it fixes a majority. But it needs to change from what it is now. We get the patch that's supposed to fix our games before season 1, or we get it at the same time as season 1. Because I guarantee you, Suicide Squad is already in a very dire state right now. They're losing half of their player base because half of their player base can't even play the damn game. And if we get season 1 before we get that patch, they're gonna lose that 50%. And they're definitely not gonna be able to get that back, because that pretty much pushes the narrative of, okay, y'all clearly care about dropping content more than y'all care about fixing bugs. I'm gonna go play something else. If season 1 drops before or without that patch, it's not gonna be good. I very much do not like that decision, because that's what it seems like is happening. I hope I'm wrong, but if it is, God help us. Now, status of current issues. We believe the biggest issues this week are still login, matchmaking, and mastery progression issues. The updates on those are as follows. As mentioned above, we are investigating a fix to affected players' profiles that would allow them to log into the game that would not require a full client-side patch. Further fixes are being investigated for future patches. Matchmaking issues, same as login issues. We are investigating the fix to affect players' profiles that would allow them to join multiplayer sessions, which would not require a full client-side patch. We are also exploring server improvements to help tackle lag issues when playing in multiplayer sessions. Mastery progression issues. A fix has been implemented that we believe ensures no new players will encounter the bug whereby they are unable to progress through mastery levels. For players who encountered it before this fix was implemented, we aim to fix this issue for you in the upcoming patch. We have also noticed some reports of players who are unable to progress through the Raising Hell tiers. We have identified several accounts affected by this issue and are looking into a fix currently. Thank you to all who reported this issue. If you are experiencing any of these or any other issues, we have just updated our known issues list in our Discord. Please check there, as there may be a workaround for your issue. Meta tips. We've loved seeing players experiment with weird and powerful builds as they climb up higher and higher in the mastery levels for in-game. One development that we've particularly enjoyed was outlined by Mr. J in a fantastic video that they made recently highlighting the power of Hack's infamy set bonus of Force of Bionics. Now, shout out to Mr. J, first of all, for being featured on here. Secondly, I do want to point out, I actually had this same idea. I was making a video like this, but it wasn't with Hack. It was actually being focused around Penguin's set, because Penguin has a set in the game. However, I can't make that video because also let me know down in the comments below if this is also happening to any of y'all, but I'm like 85% positive that Deep Freeze is bugged, because I promise you that affliction picks and chooses when the hell it wants to apply. And I even specifically did it on different enemy types just to see if, you know, to see if it was a case where some enemies are simply just immune to the affliction. No, it's not even that. It literally just picks and chooses when it wants to apply. So I can't even do that now, and that completely tore apart the whole build idea that I had, which sucked, but it is what it is. That's another thing we gotta wait on to get fixed. This is Mr. J's video. Go ahead, get a man a like, so, man or woman. I don't. It's Mr. J. It's man. Go ahead and give the man a like. Go look at his channel. Go support him. Now, focus feedback. One common piece of feedback that we received is about feedback. Namely, you aren't sure where to send your feedback based on what you're reading in the developer updates or while playing the game. And while we are and will continue to actively monitor our social channels for your feedback, we agree that there could be a more centralized place for us to hear about your opinions. In that spirit, we are going to trial a new channel within our Discord server. Focus feedback. Focus feedback will be a channel where we will ask for feedback on a specific change that we are considering making to the game, but we want your opinion on it first, or if we want your ideas on a specific way we can improve the game. We think that this will be a really positive change to ensure the future of Suicide Squad is a collaborative process. We will start this channel up next week, so keep an eye out within our Discord. Thanks as always for the feedback on the game. See you in the Elseworlds, Derek and the Rocksteady team. This developer update genuinely makes me sad. Like I said earlier in the video, I'm too damn sick and annoyed about being sick to just really go nuts about this patch the way I want to. I'm gonna send y'all over to my dog June, because I feel like June got the perfect response for this. So after y'all watch my video, go over there. Hold up. See, told y'all I'm sick. Yeah, go over there, look at that man's video, show him some love. That man is speaking for me and a lot of other people right now. But with that being said, that's gonna go ahead and that's gonna bring us to the end of this video. Hopefully y'all have had a great time here. Let me know down in the comments below how you felt about this developer update. Is it a W? Is it an L? And again, if you've enjoyed the video, please remember to like, share, and subscribe, and smack the notifications bell so you won't ever miss out on any of my Suicide Squad related content. And I will catch y'all in the moonlight. Peace.